All right, I have to see what's going wrong with that intro because that's the second time that I see it's coming in as distorted. But what's going on? It's a good day to buy. Look at this. Red again. So, yeah, so it's a little bit of good and bad. I remember just like a few days back, somebody commented on one of my videos saying, he said something like, how many dips does one have to buy before one can buy a Lambo? So, yeah, I feel you, brother. Oh my God. But we've got some interesting times ahead, but I don't know. I don't think we are going to have this recession and all this stuff that they're talking about in the news because of these tariffs. I think it's the art of the deal. But nonetheless, things are going down and there are some good buys. So this is me analyzing the market. Love this.
देखिए इसका लस आप लोग को भी चाहिए तो हमारा टायर आइए ये एक नंबर चीज है देख रहे देखिए इसका लस आप लोग को भी चाहिए तो हमारा टायर आइए
Crazy. Oh man. Yeah, but about the economy, everything is really good. I mean, everything has been pretty damn good. I mean, like non-farm payrolls came in, and it was like through the roof in terms of better than expected. 228,000 as opposed to 130,000 expected. Initial claims was lower than expected. All these other reports, there's a couple here and there, but this is negative, but it's like a tiny fraction. But we'd otherwise think that we're in a good economy and things are just taking off, right? So then we got to deal with April. What's going to happen with the numbers in April at the end of April when May comes along and when we can get those numbers in for April. So it's scary for a lot of people, but I think what's going on right here is that Trump is just making a deal because this list of reciprocal tariffs. A lot of people that haven't noticed, or if you've already become aware of these numbers are just like crazy. Like 37%. It's like what he's doing is he's taking a calculation of trade deficit. How much do we purchase from another country in terms of those countries' exports, and how much do we export to them that they purchase from us. And I looked it up, just searched like tariff calculation of trade deficit. Tariffs are calculated to be trade deficits, to address trade deficits. Yeah, the formula for calculating the reciprocal tariffs by the U.S. is based on the country's trade deficit with the U.S. and its import value. Yeah, it's like nowhere near those numbers that Trump held up on that chart. So then I started to look through things like he's doing this deal with Vietnam. Apparently there's something that's brewing that might be like zero trade, zero tariffs, so complete free trade with Vietnam. Then it was like China stepped in and said they're going to put 34% tariffs on U.S. goods. And then Trump made a comment like they panicked. Something like they panicked. I guess he was trying to say they didn't know how to make a deal. They just panicked and they put that. So I think he's expecting to make really good deals with everybody. So it's just the art of the deal. This is Trump, right? But yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. We'll see what's going to happen. Hopefully there's not going to be massive U.S. job losses in the next couple of months. And I doubt it. I mean, I doubt that's what's, anybody wants. I doubt that's what Trump wants and so on. So he's got something going on and it's probably going to be good. I mean, otherwise we got an otherwise stable and good economy. And I just think it can only get better. So I mean, there could be some disruption here and there, but we'll see. Now, when it comes to this guy, Colin Talk Crypto, his chart It's still right on the money. So he has a chart and he put in the S&P 500 and it matches the global M2 money supply with a 188-day offset. I don't know. I think it's coincidence. It just happened to line up with the tariffs coming in. But I mean, it is interesting. So yesterday, well, I was putting a lot of buys. I was putting in a lot of buys 2 days ago because the crypto market was doing pretty bad along with the stock market. Stock market continued to do bad yesterday, but crypto wasn't too bad. It seemed like all was stabilized. Last night, I noticed that AI16Z was really dumping hard. So I'm like, whoa, it's like down to 150 million. So I just put in like an extra 30 bucks. I was like, see what happens when I wake up. So today in the morning, I wake up and so on. I start my day and I see that like a whole bunch of other coins are dumping. So yeah, things are turning red. Obviously, like right here, everything it's turning red. Now, this guy's chart here, Colin Talks Crypto, says that April 6th is the bottom day based on this money supply chart with the 108-day offset, putting this right here as coming in tomorrow. So let's see what happens. I don't know. I mean, fingers crossed, maybe it does happen, or we can just buy up a whole lot. I'm standing ready. I'm prepared. So I don't know. But other than that, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, it's it's assuming that right here we are right here, and we would lose. See, this is total crypto market cap, 2.62 trillion, coming down to right around here, 2.52 trillion. So it's $100 billion loss tomorrow if that happens. I have a lot of doubts about this thing. I mean, I really do. But we'll see what happens. It'd be crazy if it happens. And if it does happen, and then we match this chart, this money supply chart, over with this 108-day offset going out to end of April, then we have blast off May 1st. So, yeah, and then we get a new run up, which will be cool. Hopefully you don't have to wait around. Now, I mean, if things go really, really bad with these negotiations with the tariffs, then we're going to see a lot of job losses and an economic contraction. It's probably going to start happening around, May and then June. So this blast off date would be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope the best for everything. Other than that, what else we got going on here? It's kind of funny.
This should be fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I love watching these things, just finding these memes and stuff. How long-term, yeah, this is cool. How long-term investors react to red days in the market. Doesn't faze us, right? It doesn't faze us. It's crazy. Oh man. What else we got going on? Fear and greed index is at 27. It's probably going to be lowering because if we're dumping, everything is dumping, so it's probably going to be getting lower, and we're going to go into extreme fear maybe tomorrow based on that chart, but we'll see. I'm standing ready. I bought a ton of stuff last few days. Trying to just spread out, but spend more on things like on the bigger, safer plays like a Toncoin, Casper, of course, maybe some Pepe. And then maybe, $10 or $20 here and there. And some of the lower ones, some of the risky players are like 1 million market cap and so on. We'll see. Some things are like, they were like 100 million market cap like 2 months ago. They're now like 1 million market cap. So there is a lot of room to explode with some of these things. Here we go. The my food budget, a $20 bill. The wife gets a couple of 50s, and this is crypto, a stack of hundreds. Oh man. What else we got going on? Yeah, hit that like button. Hit it. Just do it.
Do it.
So, other than that, yeah, how are we going to become rich this year with crypto rich with this yeah, with this economy and, and market and so on. So yeah, I mean things are still going to pump. Something interesting. One of my long-term plays that I've been playing, just like Casper, is Toncoin. So one of the safer plays. This is pretty cool from Cointelegraph. Says Telegram surpasses 1 billion monthly active users, ranking it as the second most popular messaging app. So yeah, Toncoin is pretty cool because it is used on the Telegram app, and in many countries, like you can only use Toncoin to transact in for like ads and so on. So it's nothing but positive news that about Toncoin, because if Telegram is a dominant app and it forces users to use it, then yeah, this Toncoin is going to pump. So I would definitely recommend that. Some of the other tokens that I was talking about, some of them that probably are a little bit more risky. You probably want to put, like, if you put $500 in Toncoin, you might want to put $20 on some of the others, maybe 10 or 20. Some of the more risky plays, like this one, for example. This is a perfect example of what I was talking about. Like this market cap was enormous. Unicorn fart dust. It is a funny name. So yeah, 380 million, and look at it now. Dude, 20 million market cap. Is it worth putting a lot of money in? No, probably not. Who knows what would happen? It might not reach its all-time high again. It probably will. I think it will, but who knows? So yeah, just stack it here and there. Turn $20. Coins like this, and a whole handful of others. I got a bunch of them that I do. But the bigger caps, more safer plays, they're so low right now that you're gonna make like a 10 or 15x anyway. So yeah, like why not? What else we got going on? All right. This is funny. You're at the restaurant and you hear somebody at the table behind you talking crypto. Yeah. And don't be like this guy. He says, wait, it's going down. Wait. Right? And then it starts going up. You're like, buy. Don't let FOMO get the best of you. Don't let FOMO get the best of you. Other things, in terms of real world assets, some things are good to buy right now. A lot of things, most things are dumping today. Other things are still have pumped so hard that, like if you compare Polymesh to Mantra's chart, if you zoom out, I mean, it's just pumped so much. It looks terrifying to get in because you could get in at this entry point. It can go down, but Polymesh is Polymesh is going down. So Polymesh has been around since 2022. So this cycle, and it pumped hard back in March of last year, so 1 year ago, and then it pumped hard again in November, December, just like a lot of other coins with it did with these run-ups. So yeah, and there's another one in my community. If you're not in my community, yeah, I have this software in my community. Remember, I'm a code monkey. They call me Code Monkey Mike, not Crypto Mike. But yeah, we get this list every day from a process we call the Insider Alert. It picks out new coins, and it picked one like 2 weeks ago that it picks a bunch of them every now and then, not every day, but and I was ignoring it. I've just been ignoring it because I've been waiting for this particular week, this past week, so I can just start taking advantage of all the dumps that they're supposed to happen. For the most part, they did on Thursday, but it was like 3 days after this thing appeared on our insider alert, it pumped 15x. I'm like, damn. And it's like, yeah, we've had this happen so many times over the last like 4 or 5 months. We get this, the software in my community just gives us these tokens that are just eventually pumped to the moon. I mean, it's crazy. I missed it because I was just ignoring it. I sent a message to my community asking if anybody got it. Everybody stayed quiet, but there was one person who DM'd me and said he did catch it. He put in $50. So kudos to him. And yeah, because I missed it. It was like, if you want to know what it is, it's in a retracement right now. Link in the description below. Join my community. Take advantage of this. You're going to want to take advantage of this type of stuff now so that you can get it on these tokens when the pumps come back. And if they come back in May, it's going to be some good timing to get it on these in April. So yeah. Other than that, what else is down in terms of AI? AI platform, Virtuous Protocol, that's down. Look at this thing. Look at the monthly. Look right here in the past couple of weeks. Yeah, dumping hard. Even not only today, but yeah, the last 7 days. Yeah, I think it's dumped today. This is what I saw today. Everything is just really dumping. Almost everything. Some things are still strong. But yeah, again, virtuals, another good play. It's another safer play. It's $348 million market cap. Definitely going into multiple billions. So easily 15x potential here or more. What else? Yeah, AI16Z. It is amazingly low. Like, how low does this thing go? My God. So it went to 131 million a few hours back. I caught it when it was dumping last night at 150. And and then just kept on dumping while I went to sleep. Kept on dumping. And this is an amazing price, AI16Z. Multiple billions right here, so very, very good potential. It's AI agent meme coin that runs on the Oliza OS platform. Oliza is probably another good one. Let's say Eliza wakes up. But it's a very low market cap, so it has a little higher risk, but many more multipliers. Yeah, 2 million. So yeah. But AI16Z is the play if you want to get on that. That's good, safe play. Many multipliers. Anyways, yeah, I mean, other than that, I think that it's like there's so many things you can buy right now that things are so low. And if things go low tomorrow and they follow this guy's chart, you're going to get some really, really good deals tomorrow. And then if it just stays flat, trade sideways for the rest of the month in April, that'll be cool too. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some new bottoms. Make it everything. I mean, imagine getting AI16Z at even lower than what it is right now. Crazy. Like what's Casper at? Casper. I want to get into that 5-cent range. I bought some Casper a couple of days back. It was at 6.1 cents. So yeah, I want to get it. I want to get that. I want to get it down to 5 cents, man. I really want it. Like, I don't know what emoji I want to put here. I'm like, but other than that, link in the description below if you want to get in on some of these plays and some of the software that produces some of these really, really good coins. I'm going to make a tutorial. I'm going to start making more and more tutorials for people who don't know how to trade things, and simple stuff that some people ask, like how do you swap a one key? I did a tutorial on that. Like how do you trade? How do you go to L Bank and so on? What do you do? And how do you trade certain coins and certain chains? So I'm going to work on that today too, and get some more stuff put into the community, because I think by the end of the year, things are going to be absolutely insane. Things are just going to be absolutely rip. Anyways, I'll catch you later, guys.
Code Monkey.